Hi everyone, this is Learning with Mr. Q. This video is part of a series on the FSA Math practice test questions, and so we're looking at number 4. If you're not sure how to answer this question, feel free to watch this video and I'll walk you step by step on how to do that. Okay, and so number 4 says Carey represented a fraction by shading parts of the model shown. Carey's fraction model we can see right there, and so what I recommend, if you notice there's only models. When you got a question like this and you only see models, I recommend you write down the fraction it represents. So we're looking at the shaded part. There's 2 pieces shaded out of 3 in total. And so the total amount of pieces is the denominator. And the part that we're counting, which is the shaded part, is the numerator. So it's 2/3. And what I want to do is, I want to do the same thing for each model. I want to write down the fraction the model represents. So this one is 2/3. The next one is 4/6, and see what's that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 6/10. And then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces out of 3. And this last one we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pieces, and of those 12, there's 8 of them that are shaded. So now that I see my fractions as well as my model, all I'm trying to do is select all. Now that's very important. If you see that question on FSA, that means there's more than one answer. All right, so don't just put one. There could be 2, there could be 3, there could be 4 or more. So select all the models that have been shaded to represent fractions equivalent to Carey's fraction. So equivalent, if you remember, means when we have fractions that are equal, but they have different numerators and denominators, right? So they have the same value because all we're doing is cutting them and making the pieces smaller. So 2/3, letter A, the answer choice is 2/3. Well, that's exactly the same as Carey's model, right? It's like doing nothing to it. You just left it alone. So that definitely is an answer. Letter B, 2/3. Can I cut 2/3 in half? If I cut every piece in half, well, then that equals 4/6. Well, that's letter B. Well, what if I do the same thing? So if I have 2/3 and I cut every piece into thirds, I cut every piece into thirds. So 2/3 times 3 is 6/9. So let's see, do I have that as an option? Well, I don't. So then I go to the next one. Instead of cutting it into thirds, if I cut every piece into fourths. So I cut this one piece into 4 more pieces, 4 more pieces, 4 more pieces. And then I just do my math. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. Oh, I see that right there. That's letter D. And then if I do that one more time, if I cut every piece into fifths, right? Or cut 5 more pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. And so none of the other answer choices are popping up. And if I keep cutting it, right? If I keep cutting it, if I do 2/3 times 6, well, the numerator is just going to keep getting bigger, and the denominator is also going to keep getting bigger. But look at my answer choices that I have left. So I got 6, and I have 3. And I've already tried each one. I've tried cutting 2/3 in half, and that gave me 4/6. And then I also cut it into thirds, and that didn't show up here in my answer choices. I cut it into fourths, and that gave me 8/12. And then when I cut it into fifths, that answer didn't show up in my answer choices. So those are all my answers, okay? And so we can see I have 3 possible answers. That's a select all, okay? All right, so thank you so much for watching Learning with Mr. Q. I hope this helps.